was like, dang. I would have thought for sure she would have reshared this, liked it or something.
Me and been like, hey, it's up.
I thought tagging you in it would get it done.
Hey, after a certain time, I would have been like, hey, yo, you ain't gonna reshare this? What's
like,
up?
yo, you just gonna ignore my tag?
Yeah, for real. I would have. Like, what's going on?
Oh man. Yeah, I guess let's just get right into it. Welcome back. Another episode of Verbal Gunplay podcast. It's your boy Danny DiNero, aka D Money.
Lamont Ward, L Devil, aka the Golden Lion. What's good?
Oh, you going by the full government and stuff, man. Oh, you know what that means. He up to date on child support, taxes is good, all that. He showing out.
I don't know about them taxes. But.
And we have a returning guest, as y'all can see, the lovely, the wonderful
Keena with Flie cakes.
Boom.
Hey.
Everybody's so enthusiastic right now.
Yeah. Oh damn, bro. Oh shit. Let's get into catch up.
Why? About what?
Mustard.
Oh my God! Please don't.
You let me set that one right up.
Has that album dropped since then?
Since when?
GNX, yeah. Okay, I think we briefly talked about it a little bit. No, but shit. I mean, I think it's only right we talk about the holidays.
How was my holidays?
Yeah, you should have the best holidays. You the married family man with 1 million daughters and whatnot.
Yeah, we all just went to my brother's house, like me, family, of course, and my brother and his kids, obviously, because they was at his house. And then my dad and them popped up with my nieces and nephews who I haven't seen in forever. They was in town, been in town for a week, ain't say nothing. Family communication be bad.
Okay.
I'm walking up and I see a couple of kids walking up to the house. I'm like, okay, I know what everybody's kids look like except for one brother.
Yeah.
So this must be those kids.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it was them.
Yeah.
And they ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
And even though they was in town, but we had a good time. We played a bunch of games. We played something called like No Mercy Uno, which is super crazy Uno, bro.
Yeah, I played that one just one time. That's the one where you can end up picking like 12, 20 cards or something crazy.
If you get more than 25 cards, you automatically out.
Yeah.
It happened to a couple people where people were just stacking cards, boom, 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 on the next person, you 25, you out of there.
Yeah.
So we did that. We did a couple of games where like you bend over, there's a cup on the floor, and you do head, knees, and shows, whatever. And then you say cup, somebody got to grab the cup.
Oh, yeah. That's big at baby showers and stuff.
Then there was you do the Merry Christmas and you try to blow out a bunch of candles all at once. We did that. All TikTok, internet shit, I'm sure.
Yeah. Blow out a bunch of candles. It was like a row of candles?
Yeah, so it's a row of candles, like 8 candles, those little coin-shaped candles.
So the point of it is to see who blows the best?
You say Merry Christmas and blow your breath out and try to blow as many as you can. I think my big brother actually won that shit.
Oh, so he was the best blower in the family.
Yeah, blowing deep.
Hey, shout out Big Bro. I think that's a game I'd intentionally lose.
Then there was a lot of food. I smoked some. So I came with this. I didn't come up with it, but I found a recipe online for something called party ribs. Basically, you pre-cut all the ribs, right? And you smoke them all the way around. So like they're already cut, and you season them like all the way around, and you smoke them shits. Put some barbecue sauce, smoke them some more with the barbecue sauce on it, and then you serve them individually. So it's like instead of party wings, it's party ribs. You can just grab one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they was a big hit. The motherfuckers was going quick.
Oh, that's how I always make my ribs. I cut them apart because they cook faster that way.
Oh, they do cook fast because when I cook them all in like rib. When I do like a real smoke on some ribs, that shit take like 6 hours.
Yeah, when it's a rack, because you got to get all up in there. Yeah.
But when it's the individual, it's like 3.
Yeah.
Same amount of food. But I would actually say it's better that way, easier to eat.
Nice.
So yeah, it was a good one, man. We had a good time, and I was kind of chilling most of the time. Then we watched the Beyonce halftime shit. My brother-in-law was hating the whole time. But that's kind of what he do. His whole nickname is the hater. But that nigga was hating, so much so we was like, bro, shut up. We get it. You don't like Beyonce. Let the people who do watch the damn show.
Oh shit.
Because my oldest daughter's on the edge of her fucking seat watching that shit.
I thought that was like taboo as a black person to not like Beyonce.
He didn't really say he didn't like Beyonce. He just kind of was shit talking about the whole production and all the things she was doing, and then at one point when Blue Ivy popped up, he was like, "I'll look at that." Everyone else is like the way shit he was saying. Like I told him, I was like, "That's because you ain't got no kids, nigga. That's why he's saying that shit." People who complain about nepotism are almost always people with no children, because people with children will be like, hell yeah, I'll put my kid in the spot to win.
Or there's somebody that didn't have parents worth a damn.
Could be that. Yeah. Well, it may be both. Like, they ain't had nobody to give them a leg up. They ain't got nobody to give them a leg up.
I think that's what it is. I think that's really what it is. If your parents ain't set you up like that, you jealous.
Yeah, but if you got kids and you want to set them up like that.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, it's just, he was just hating. But it's funny, though. You know what I'm saying? They put a couple games on. The games was, it was trash time games, but the football, NFL games.
Yeah.
But, we still rather watch that. That brought up the whole debate about which one's better to watch, NFL versus NBA. And why the NBA is falling off, like their viewership is dying and all that. So it was a nice little debate, family arguing and shit. I think it had some video. And the video was just like that one meme you see where it has that white dude that went to like a black party for the first time.
And everybody
arguing. Yeah, we arguing over the rules. I walk up with a rib in my hand in that video like, you did say that earlier, like just stirring the pot. And it's like, all right. Yeah, it was a good ass time, man. We had a good time, a lot of arguing. Not really arguing, like nobody was mad. But yelling and talking shit and all that stuff. Good stuff, man. Everybody participated. It was good.
Okay. All right. How about you?
We didn't do much. We just sat around, chilled, watched the game, watched the halftime show. I cooked. And
what'd you make?
I made meatloaf.
Okay.
I hate meatloaf, but
why'd you make it?
Because my husband liked it.
I love it.
Okay.
And the kids like it, so I made it for them.
Did you put the mashed potatoes with it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic right there.
Green beans.
Oh yeah, classic, 100%.
Yeah.
You put bacon in your green beans?
Yeah,
what?
sometimes.
You said bacon in the green beans? You already eating a hunk of meat in the meatloaf. Why are you getting more meat?
I didn't this time, but sometimes I do.
The bacon adds like flavor to the green beans.
I got you.
It's the same way y'all be putting stuff in collard greens and y'all cook it for the flavor.
Yeah, but I don't do it all the time.
I mean, look, I ain't against it. I prefer to have some bacon in there. Bacon's one of them things, in my opinion, it goes with almost everything. You put bacon on hot dogs, bacon on shrimp.
But they give me headaches. Pork give me headaches.
The shrimp again.
Especially like during the wintertime.
What about you? I invited you to come through, but ghosted me. It's okay.
Yeah, I was booed up for Christmas, and
you could have brought her with you. Everybody was booed up.
Well, I was booed up. I was gummied up. I wasn't in no position to be driving. That's for damn sure. I was on what's Frank Sinatra? I was fly me to the moon. I was out of here. Yeah, I was. You heard of super bad? I was super high.
Yeah,
that was like all day Christmas Day.
Oh yeah,
probably if you did.
So
what kind of edible you had?
Just gummy. Nothing crazy.
Said gummy.
Yeah, gummy. I was drinking, smoking, eating. Yeah, I was having a good old time. Smoking hookah when I said smoking. Yeah. So I was having a good old time watching movies, just pigging out. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's really just about being with people you love and cherish, and just having a good vibe and whatnot. And I needed that too because, like the last episode, I was literally right before I recorded the last episode, I was on my way to New York for a funeral, which is what I call like family reunions now at this point. That's what funerals feel like to me, at least. Coming off of that, reconnecting, seeing cousins that I haven't seen like 20, 30 years. That was a good vibe. But yeah, when I came back from that, I worked like 7 days straight up until Christmas, and then I had 4 days off, and then I worked 7 days straight, which brings me to today, which is my 7th day straight. So I finally got tomorrow off, so that's wonderful. But I had enjoyed myself because I had the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, and the 28th off. So that was 4 days I was on planet Neptune. Like I hadn't had that much relaxation time in a long time. Like 4 days straight. Last time I had that much time off, I was fired. So it was very relaxed without the stress of looking for a job.
Was you by yourself? Half part of that time?
That last 2 days, yeah. Okay,
because you said total relaxation. When that other person's around, they just don't.
Oh, yeah. I treated myself to a pool table. I haven't completely finished putting together yet. I got the base of it together, but the last part I got to put the the pool table, like it says you need 4 people. I just need 1 other person. Just got to put it on there, and then I could screw it all down.
There's 3 people to hold it, and 1 person like actually puts everything in. My brother had a table.
Yeah. Well, the way it's set up, I got the main base all done, so literally just 2 people, because I can almost do it by myself. But the way the sides are, you don't want to put that much pressure on one side as you're holding it. So yeah, just lay it on there, boom. And so I basically turned my garage into like a little man cave. Yeah. So I got like a pool table now in there, and then I got like the darts and all that stuff set up in there. So I'm just gonna give me like a little space heater and whatnot, because I'm sure the next month or so it's gonna be super cold in there.
Supposed to be next week.
Yeah, that's another reason I want to get one, because last year around this time I wasn't too familiar with the whole freeze thing y'all got, and I sure enough, my little rookie ass was I was over here trying to do laundry, and my laundry's in the garage, and I ended up bursting one of the pipes. Calling the company like, yo, send somebody quick, mayday, there's water everywhere.
Yeah, you tripping.
Well, I didn't know about the whole freeze thing, you know.
You're supposed to let your faucets and stuff drip and all that.
Supposed to leave the cabinets open. You know, I never had that problem, but this year I'm definitely going to look into it, because my house is older like yours, so I got to make sure.
Yeah, and then you know, people inform me after the fact. I'm like, all these people know I ain't lived in Texas since I was a kid, and nobody said anything about the freeze.
North and know that.
What you mean?
Like, you talking about a freeze, like having the water drip and stuff like that?
I'm trying to
keep the water flowing and turn your hot water on every now and then.
But I think in New York you don't really have that issue, because when you're in an apartment, they do all that stuff. Yeah, but I think they do all the precaution stuff in apartments. You don't really have to worry about it too much. Not like with a house.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe this is New York, they're more insulated or some shit. I don't know. But
probably, you know.
They just advise you to do that. Like, if it's going to go to freezing overnight, they say open your cabinets, let the water run out, because running water doesn't freeze as easily as the issue. So, you
know, now that I think about it, as far as living in New York, the only time I've lived in New York as an adult on my own was in like one of those, what do you call it, like a triplex or whatever, where it's like staggered apartments, almost like a townhome, but not quite.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So that was the only time I lived on my own in New York. Other than that, if I was in New York, I was staying with somebody or paying rent or something. So I didn't know that. And you know, most of my adult life, Cali or Vegas, so you know, you're definitely not worried about no freezing temperatures then. Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty much my holidays. Y'all got any standout New Year resolutions? Anything any goals y'all trying to set and meet?
I do, but I'm at the point now where I don't really like vocalize them. I just do it. I have some shit I want to do, shit I'm already doing, and I'm just doing it, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, same. Because I feel like just because it's a new year, I'm not, it's a new year, new me, I'm going to set this, I'm going to do that, because 2025, whatever, I'm going to start doing this. No, that's something, I set goals every day. Not like that, but, just, some stuff that I have some high goals, major goals for the year or whatever, but that was something that I had already set up, not just because it's a new year or whatever, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, one of my goals this year is at least once a month the entire year I'm trying to travel somewhere. Yeah. Because I kind of slacked off last year. Last year I didn't travel as much as I normally do. So, yeah, that's just one of my goals this year. It's just every month trying to travel somewhere for pleasure, not to bury somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't count the New York trip I just had. You know, that was my first time in New York in 2 years, but I don't really count that.
Yeah, personal, just getaway type thing.
And then another small goal I'm trying to manifest. I'm trying to have like 25 grand saved by the end of the year. So when I went to New York, I rented a Wagoneer. I'm in love.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have ever driven this car before. The Grand Wagoneer is made by Jeep.
No.
Whew. Now I know how brothers feel when they drive Escalades, because that is how I felt in that car.
It was too big for me.
Oh, it was a big body. I was looking like him. Hadn't been in New York in a couple of years. I pulled up on the block. It was like, yo, D, what up? I'm like, outside, how brothers get when they be in some fly shit. You know, just playing it cool. Like, it's like when you get the fresh fit, the fresh brand new shoes. You be like, you light skin, so you do a little.
I'd be like, those shoes is fresh. I'd be like, yeah, my wife bought these.
Yeah, I'm talking about when you was younger, man.
Oh, when I was younger?
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, bro, this shit's cost too much. I'll be buying something cheaper next time. But I wasn't really like that. I put a lot of money in, like, even then I didn't put money into the clothes.
Yeah.
I found ways to buy clothes at a cheaper price and be more like fashion, like TJ Maxx and Marshalls was my place.
Yeah.
And I would get some nice shit. Every now and then I splurge from full price on some shit, but that lasts till now. Like now it hurts. If I go somewhere and buy something and it's like full price, like that must have been like I needed this like right fucking now type shit.
Yeah.
Man, that reminds me back when I had a past life and I was going through like Delaware, and I guess that's like a tax-free state. And there's this store out there called Value City. Mm-hmm. It's similar to like a TJ Maxx or a Burlington or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking, they had like all the name brand stuff, super discounted, tax-free. That was my first time like experiencing tax-free. Like I walked up there and like, I don't know if you guys do this, but I do this when I'm shopping. I'm always like calculating. It's like, okay, this is 20. Yeah, this is 25. So I'm like 45. So I'm doing the math in my head and I had it down to the penny. Mm-hmm. I walked up there with like, I don't know, about like $450 worth of clothing. So when I rang it all up and the guy's like $450, I was like, huh? Mm-hmm. He's like, oh yeah, it's a tax-free state. I was like, damn.
That's American shit too.
I started thinking like, damn, what else can I buy? Like
other countries, they include tax and everything in the price. When something's like $3.52, it's $3.52 including the tax.
Okay. I think that's how it is when you're on the airplanes too, right? Like when you buy something, it's usually a set price. Like the soda $5, it's just $5.
Yeah. And like Aldi's, I believe Aldi's is like that because they're a German-based store.
Oh, I haven't been to Aldi's in a minute. I go in there and it just looked like free for all in that bitch. And then the last time I went in there, it was like, yo, you got a bag? I was like, the fuck you mean I got a bag? They'll sell you a bag. I was like, yeah, I won't be back. Even worse, when you want to get a cart, you gotta put a quarter in this little machine to get a cart out.
Huh? What is this place y'all talking about? I've never been there.
But see, I lived overseas, so I understand why it's like that.
You were not used to it.
So you gotta pay for a cart and you gotta bring your own bag, is what I'm grasping.
But all that brings the pricing and stuff. They be having shit cheap in there sometimes, most of the time.
And their
sometimes
meat is really meat and veggies and all that is really good and fresh.
Interesting. I have to. You got me curious to go into an Aldi's now and check it out.
You go there to get like specific stuff.
Take a bag.
Yeah, you go there to get specific stuff. There's not like you don't probably.
Is there anything that stand outs there?
Nah, it's like general. It's not like say.
No,
it's a grocery store. But in order to get the stuff cheaper, they don't have like if you go in like say a Kroger or something, it's the variety is huge. The store is huge. Aldi's not as physically as big as a Kroger, so it doesn't have a bunch of stuff. You go in there to get some stuff, but it's not like you going to HEB with HEB. I got all the specialty shit in there.
Yeah,
it's not like that.
Well, HEB was like I just went to my first one the other day. That's like a Costco. That's like going to like a Costco almost. Huge in there.
It's like a small neighborhood Walmart. Kind of, sort of.
Okay.
You kind of dissing Walmart saying that.
You're right, and then they have their own Aldi brands and stuff. I like they.
Wait, so is Walmart better than Aldi?
Hell no.
Was Walmart better? I mean, there's more.
I'm talking about food wise, like supermarket wise.
No.
If I'm going to feed my entire family for a week and I need to buy everything in one place, I'm not going to Aldi's.
I would.
This place sounds terrible. Why y'all even going there?
I would. Just go in there and judge for yourself.
But decide, I'm stating my experience.
It sounds like
my experience ain't the same as yours. How am I a hater? I'm just saying.
It sounds like a bootleg. It sounds like a bootleg Trader Joe's.
Nah, don't do that.
That's what. That's you need quarter for the machine or for the cart. That's
but
crazy.
All these things is an effort to bring the pricing and stuff down, which it is. The pricing is much lower. You can go in there and get like say when you go to Kroger or something, want to get like a thing of Oreos, it's like $5-6 for that. Aldi, it's like $2.50. $3.
Okay, I got a good comparison.
Yeah, you
grocery shopping wise, what's better, Aldi's or Family Dollar?
Aldi's.
Okay, all right, there you go. You're finally with some confidence.
You don't
because y'all was over here like
I don't even want to say it's the upscale Family Dollar because it's definitely
better. It's better than that. Yeah. You just got to go check it out. You got to go check it out for yourself and decide like when you look at the things that they have in there, what you buy, you decide like what you want to get.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like.
But there's nothing that stands out. So, like, for example, for me, I used to go to Costco. The one reason was for Chilean sea bass. That's my favorite fish. But now, as of late, Sam's Club, coming for Costco's neck, they got Chilean sea bass now. So now I don't have to go to Costco because I prefer Sam's Club because Sam's Club has pay as you go. So when I'm filling up the cart, I scan. And then as I'm walking out, I pay, and I don't have to get in line.
Yeah.
So that is like, Sam's Club is like my go-to right now. Like the fact that I get to skip the line
And
every
you gotta
time.
talk to nobody.
And got to talk to nobody. I don't even show the receipt. Like as I walk, they must got something that detects
That
when you're
big
walking
thing
up.
that you walk through.
Yeah, because when I walk through, they're like, they look at their thing, their little zapper, and they're like, "You're good." They don't even look inside the cart or nothing. I'm like, "Damn, I'm not black
it's the
today."
thing that you walk through before you get to
technology,
them.
Yeah, because normally when I go through, they picking up random stuff, scanning to make sure we ain't stealing nothing.
All in the
But they already know their technology is on point.
Mm.
So what about end of 2024, 2024 as a whole is like a lot that happened throughout the year. If you started with Cat Williams and ending with what was the last thing that happened?
I haven't watched it yet, but I heard a new Cat Williams just dropped.
Really?
I heard he went back to Club Shay Shay to set it off for 2025.
No way.
That's what I heard. I heard it just dropped. That's what I heard.
Let me look.
He said, "Let me look." You don't believe me?
Not that I don't believe you, but that
I
shit
was gonna
crazy.
look later.
Yeah. What is y'all thoughts? If we want to talk about some recent events, what's y'all thoughts on what just happened in New Orleans?
That is
old
crazy.
boy running folk over.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
There's been so much that has happened.
In the first,
Maybe
3
ain't recorded yet,
days?
but it's
3 days, and then even like you said at the end of 2024, because it's been so much that's just happened. Like
I got a little
got a little
picture.
list? Oh.
Not really a list, but it's just some pictures so you can see everything and look at everything. You see that?
let me see that real quick. Oh, I thought it was sectioned off by the months. You know how they do those calendars where it's like this is what happened in January.
I be looking for
They
that all the
were
time.
doing it like the first half of the year, but
It seemed like after April, it don't show up.
yeah.
Of course, number one, they got Diddy there. So it was Diddy, and, Drake and Kendrick.
I'm honestly burnt out from Drake and Kendrick.
Did you hear that new freestyle Drake dropped, that Fighting Irish?
I did.
Yeah, he's probably, I think half of it was about LeBron. There's some shit about Wayne in there maybe, and a couple other people. Yeah, when he said he went to the white party, he was giving niggas cold shoulders. Then remember Wayne said he went to that white party and no one said nothing to him except Glow, which means them cold shoulders is from Drake too.
He really getting on my nerves.
Listen, man, Drake is, sorry to say it. You already know what I'm gonna say. Drake is just light skin, man. It's light skin activity.
I like Drake.
Yeah, no, I like Drake too, but I'm just saying, like how he's acting.
Well, that's not light skin activity.
He ain't even doing
There's a lot of
nothing.
niggas act like that.
He's doing a lot.
Who, Drake?
Drake is doing a lot.
What do he do?
Oh my! Where do you want me to start? I mean, he's at basketball games cussing out DeMar DeRozan because he was in the video. Like,
I don't
come
really
on,
cuss now. He's like on the sideline staring
talking
nigga
shit.
down.
He's talking
See,
shit.
I
And
don't be
talking to
keeping
him.
up
Yeah,
with
there's
them
that.
like
Then there's
Like, what is he really gonna do on national TV? Do you think DeMar DeRozan about to press him?
he not finna do nothing in private. Drake ain't that dude. He don't even do that. Plus, even when he was standing down, he had his boy right next to me. He
Right.
didn't do that alone. You know what I'm saying?
And my thing is
And
like,
dude is at work. What's he really gonna do to you?
and
while
my
playing
thing is
basketball?
like, you look so crazy unfollowing LeBron because first of all, LeBron plays for the Lakers. Of course, LeBron is always on social media blasting whatever new songs are out rap wise. You thought he wasn't gonna play Not Like Us? It was the biggest song of the year from LA, and he plays for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's what I think, man. I think, and you might think this is light skinned niggas sticking together, but I think he got a point, bro.
Oh, here we go. The coalition.
Nah. LeBron and Drake was cool. They was friends to the point where that's why Kendrick even mentioned it in the song.
Well, of course
keep
they
your
were
family
cool.
away.
Of course they were
so
cool.
think about it. This is your homeboy, your friends. This nigga done checking up on you and your kids. You got a fucking tat of this nigga. He been on y'all fucking like boys. Or you calling each other brother, all kinds of shit. Then this kind of shit happens to you, and this nigga that's supposed to be your boy is over there. They ain't contacting you, ain't calling you like, damn, this fucked up. I understand him maybe not defending you or whatever, right?
Okay.
But you act to pop out, singing, dancing along to shit, then you supposed to be my dog. But there's no communication from you talking about this. That's what I'm saying. Like we talking shit about this Drake, blah blah blah. But think about this: between two people that's supposed to be friends, and your friend does this in that situation. How you gonna feel about it? You gonna be mad, nigga? You gonna be mad?
Yeah, you gonna feel a little something.
This ain't an acquaintance of some dude you ran into every now and then. It's like we know Drake and LeBron is like boys. So
Are they though?
But isn't that the point, right? What if you thought you was boys and your homeboy who you thought your boy, he's like, are we though? You're like, what the fuck? And now are we though while he dancing with the enemy? Bro, I'd be mad too. That's why I'm like, I even understand why the nigga mad. I'd be mad about that shit too.
It looks like, and this is just from the outside looking in because I don't know these niggas. It looks like to me, Drake was more friends with LeBron than LeBron was than Drake. And that happens.
Now it does. But at the time, it looked like they was friends. But now you're looking at it from the backside after we see how people was acting.
Pause.
Now it looks like they wasn't as friends. But in the moment, Drake wasn't crazy to think that they was friends because that's how he was acting. So why would I not think?
First of all, Drake was crazy to get this nigga tattooed on him.
That's super.
You gonna get a tattoo of me? You my dog.
I get Wayne. I get that, right?
Yeah.
Wayne is the one who got him in the game.
Know all this. I'm like,
Yeah. He got a tattoo of LeBron. Like, and that's why I said you look crazy unfollowing the nigga you have a tattoo
face?
of.
Is his face or some shit? Yeah. That's wild. Yeah,
that's
LeBron ain't got. Well, I mean, yeah, but he got a lot of skin shown, so we would know if he had it on his arm or some shit or something about Drake, but he didn't.
Yeah.
That's.
You see how he ducked and dodged though? He's supposed to be my boy over 25 years. He ain't saying nothing about getting a tattoo.
Would
of
I
me.
get a tattoo? You? No, nigga.
Why
I
not?
Get a tattoo of my wife. I wouldn't get my wife.
That's your wife
on me.
though.
That's weird.
That's your wife, my nigga. We talking about me.
A person that's more important to me than you. Just in case you ain't know, nigga.
No, we talking about me, nigga. You want to bring women into the equation.
I'm saying that the most important person in my life, I don't have a tattoo of her.
I know, but we ain't talking about her. Sorry, wife. We talk.
He talking about friend wise.
Listen,
okay, friend wise.
Yeah, I'm talking about friend wise.
No, nigga, I'm not getting no tattoo. That's super crazy.
What about like Danny DiNero, like my logo?
Absolutely not.
Okay, hypothetically, if you did get a tattoo,
A mic that say DD.
A mic that say DD is crazy.
Okay, so let's say you were a rapper and you like got it, and that label is like a label that we know. Oh shit, my phone's tripping.
That's your wife.
Like, ooh, I heard my name.
No, her ears started wiggling. Nigga talking shit.
And it was like, Money for Life Records or something like that. I think I could do that. That's if he got a Laker tattoo or like a 20. What's LeBron's number? 25? What's
23?
20, really?
He said 25. 23. He got the same number as Jordan.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He just got LeBron's number with a Laker thing on it. That's even a stretch or some shit. But the nigga face. That's crazy. I heard it was his face, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah. First of all, you acting like, come on, face card accepted, baby. What are we talking about here? Come on, stop it.
Fuck, niggas is saying face card. I thought that was just shit chicks say.
Exactly. See, you can't get a handsome.
Call yourself handsome, bro. All that shit. But just don't hit me with talking about face card. Always accept the fuck.
Hey,
what are we doing?
But hypothetically, let's say you did get a tattoo of me, right?
I wouldn't, bro. Let's not hypothetically.
We gonna hypothetically this thing.
say what if?
What if, just like Marvel? What if in a universe where you getting a tattoo of me, right? Where would you put it?
See, now you're asking me to make a real decision on a what if.
Yes.
If you're gonna what if,
this is hypothetical.
But if you're gonna what if, then you got to make the whole shit up.
Okay. Forehead? No, that's my boy. Why would I? Yeah, you gotta be realistic.
The cap is.
Let's be realistic.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, no one has a tattoo of anyone's face.
Well, no, a woman got the Drake on her forehead a long time ago.
Drake's face?
No, it was the.
That's what I'm saying. No one's got a tattoo of a person's face on their forehead. I see names, teardrops, all that. Name.
Christian. What's that girl name?
Krishan?
Yeah.
Has who?
Oh yeah, she got Blueface on there. She
on
got
her forehead?
Right here, like on his cheek or the side of her head. It's like a
right
big ass thing.
Okay, but we was talking forehead, and you said forehead.
Forehead, face card.
All right.
I mean, face and forehead, they're different things, hence the different names.
On the arm. On the arm.
On the arm?
Yeah, like the jail tattoo. Niggas get the arm.
Okay, I have a tattoo of your face on my arm. You're doing the what if, so.
Yeah. Now, are you gonna rock it proud? You gonna wear sleeveless?
I would assume, man, if I got your name tattooed on me, I would assume I don't have a problem with the shit, and it would be in a somewhat conspicuous place. It's actually better if it's on an arm than if it's on your fucking chest or your lower back or some shit. Somewhere private, you can only see where you're naked. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So arm at least makes sense.
Yo, get in a mic with Dee and getting the tramp stamp is crazy. He go in the shower, his wife looks at his back like, wait, what's that say?
So yeah, it could be said that one person valued the relationship more together, right?
I think that's definitely the case here.
I mean, we knew that before because when we watched him on the podcast, he was like, did I disappoint you? Because he didn't.
Oh, the shop.
Like, we was like, what the fuck? What you mean did I disappoint you? Yeah. He's like, what did I say? What I say to you? Like he's his daddy or something.
Yo, he was sonning him. He was sonning him right there. What I say to you? What I say to you?
That's just crazy. So yeah, it's definitely a one-sided relationship. I think, like you said, I think he thought it was real. I don't blame him for thinking it was real. I kind of do, but at the same time, you know, he should know about this Hollywood shit. I mean, how many niggas he been fake friends to and is not really their friend? I guess his ego wouldn't allow him to think it would happen to him. So, but I understand that he mad about this shit, but I mean, off the deep end.
Here's my thing, man. When has LeBron ever held it down?
For
just things in general. Every time you turn around, this nigga is set tripping on teams he likes, teams he plays on. LeBron is always bouncing all over the place. You don't think he's doing that with industry friends? I mean, shit. He used to be buds with Delonte West.
Look, I don't know nothing about sports.
Yeah,
so.
but that's what I'm saying.
About Delonte West supposedly fucked LeBron's mom.
There's not no supposedly. He did sleep with his mom.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, listen. maybe that's where the.
Then it all come down to money with them. I feel like.
In this case, I think.
Well, LeBron and Drake both worth $1 billion, so they're not hurting for any money. It's just light skin activity. It's just Drake is just, you know, it was light skin activity.
I guess.
Like, bro, you keep saying light skin activity. I'm sure you're doing it just to fuck with me.
No, not at all. I'm saying it for the content. I'm talking about Drake. He is showing light skin activity.
That's only because I always say this. Anytime a light skin person do anything, it's light skin activity.
It depends on what they do. Is
LeBron doing dark skin activity?
Yeah, he's hopping around. He ain't loyal. See, that's how niggas do.
Oh yeah. What tone is your husband?
Dark skin.
Boy, watch it, dark skin niggas, dark skin activity.
Oh my goodness, niggas period. See, exactly. See, that's a realistic.
We'll leave
you know what I'm saying? What was I about to say? Yeah, slipped my mind that quick.
It's all good. Drake's on some bullshit.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say about Drake. Before we get off this, I just wanted to say, they haven't been friends a long time. I'm pretty sure because Drake has only been in the industry about 15 years. He probably wasn't friends with LeBron until maybe 10 years ago.
10 years is a while to be friends with.
But this is what I'm saying. Like an athlete and a rapper are two different things. Like I feel like there's different codes.
Athlete and rappers always like each other because rappers.
No. But I feel like it's different codes. For example, you know, at one point you could rap. At one point I could rap, right? Mm-hmm. So I would say we were on that rapper. I ain't never seen LeBron drop no bars like any kind of.
Want to?
Yeah, but I ain't seen it. But I ain't seen it. He ain't in that realm of dropping bars. So I could see Drake's point of view for like, let's say me and you dogs and we both rap, and somebody I don't fuck with made a song that's got me looking crazy, and you was over here bopping to it like. It's that shit right here. I'm like, damn, fam, really?
Yeah.
Like, I can see feeling some type of way because, you know, it's a certain code with like the rappers like amongst each other. It's just like with the 50 Cent thing. When 50 came out, it was G-ing it over everybody. And you couldn't fuck with nobody that 50 didn't fuck with. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. It's that kind of code.
I mean,
but it's different. But it's different with entertainers that would be like so what do we
so all this to say that Drake shouldn't feel the way that he feels.
I feel like he shouldn't because it was just a moment. So what are we saying?
You just said niggas was friends for. You said these niggas was friends for 10 years.
I just threw a hypothetical, but yeah,
at least let's say 5. Even. Yeah, that's still a long time.
But that's a difference. It's an industry friendship.
I don't think he thought it was.
Well, that's
and
like
maybe he even got that impression from LeBron from their conversations.
And let's be real, this whole Kendrick beef was an eye opener for Drake because I'm sure he realizes now a lot of people that he thought was his friends aren't his friends. Yeah, but I don't even think they're on the other side.
It's not even that they're not his friends.
I think it's everybody was just basking in the moment. It's just like you say you a fan of Drake. I say I'm a fan of Drake. I'm sure Lamont's a fan of Drake. However, we can't sit here and act like as fans of music, Kendrick ain't have that year. Kendrick killed that year. Like that was, we talked about this on other podcast episodes, but it was a moment of time that brought us back to when me and him was friends during the Jay-Z Nas beef. It was exciting for music.
That's what I'm saying.
So just because I'm a fan of Drake, I'm not gonna listen to the shit Kendrick dropping or bop into it.
It's hard to say that when that shit is dropping, when the shit that's stuck and shit is dropping on your head. I get it.
True. Thankfully, I'm not. Well, nah, fuck that. I'll be in Drake's shoes, billionaire, and everybody just calling me a pedophile. I'm all right with that. I'll take the billions and be called a pedophile as long as it ain't true.
I think it's fucking with his money in this situation and shit.
He already $1 billion up. At this point, ain't nothing really gonna fuck with your money.
You $1 billion up, but if you spend and you live that lifestyle,
that is true. He do be gambling like crazy. Like he be over here doing big bets and losing.
But even the cost of him moving, like
keeping up appearances.
If he just want to go to the grocery store,
and then you see his OVO gang. It look like it's deep. He got like 50 niggas on payroll at least.
So that money that money number goes down fast as it comes up probably. So something happened where now the money is slowing down because they're like, oh, just lay low for a year, and for a year you don't make money. I mean, even in that song, he said, I don't like to look at the books. I just cut in a check type shit. If that's real shit, he don't like the cost because he want to live his money and throw his money around and shit. So you got to keep working. If they tell him to sit his ass down for a year, he ain't making no money. He ain't going to want to send all them knucklehead niggas he got at home off somewhere. He ain't going to want to go to the grocery store himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the good thing, he's in a position where literally every time he goes on tour, this guy's making millions. I mean, millions just performing. That's before we even get into sales, ads, endorsements, all that kind of stuff. Just
I don't know, man. One thing I know is money and shit ain't never what you think it is, and everything costs. Especially for artists, the bigger you get, just to move costs.
Yeah.
So he may went on tour and made $1 million, but if it cost him $700,000 to make that $1 million, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. What y'all think about Thug? What he's been up to?
I don't even know.
I think, first of all, let's just say I think this is so fucked up how he got off, and now whoever that is at the jails and whatnot that's releasing all his visitation tapes.
He was talking to some girl on the phone or some shit, right? What was that about?
Is this the Mariah song?
That's his actual girl. The girl that's I think she's married to Devin Haney, the boxer. I guess she was on camera talking about, I love you, I can't go on without you, all that kind of stuff, which is crazy when you look at, like, this was like 2 years ago, and it's like, you married to Devin Haney right now? Like, damn, that was quite the switch up.
So this is before she is with Devin Haney?
That's what they say.
Okay.
Yeah. But my thing is, I love this dude, I want to be with him, and just that quick, you already married with Devin Haney? I mean, I think she was a pass around. That's why Thug wasn't paying no mind. Because I think it was disrespectful anyway when he was on Twitter talking about, twin, don't even worry about that. If I wanted that, I could have that. She ain't nobody. Like, if somebody publicly was talking about my wife like that, I feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Like imagine you with your wife today, but then footage leaks while you're married to her of her basically crying over some dude in jail. And he's like, ain't nobody checking for that girl. I could have her if I wanted to. While she's already married to you, you'd be like...
Nah, you know me, bro. I'm way more practical. Number one, someone crying over some other dude before I was with him, girls did know all kinds of shit before you was with him. Nigga, you just think, I mean...
Yeah, this is true.
So the only thing is you got to deal with the reality is that everyone else knows. This is what we used to say about when girls deleting their wholeness.
Yeah.
Right? We was like, the only issue when niggas be talking about body counts and shit, the only issue is whether or not you know.
Yeah.
Right? And any girl you've been with, unless she ain't never ever been with somebody, been with somebody else. In this case, and then dude's like, I can have that whenever I want. I would think dude is a clown. You a clown and you a clout chaser because why you even saying some shit like that to make your
I mean, I believe him though. Because
maybe
I went down a rabbit hole and started looking at some of the dudes she done messed with.
But now that she's married to another man, you feel like he can go take another person's wife, and he would he's openly saying that shit. Like, I'll come.
Well, I think he mostly said that because of the video leaking. I don't think he would ever said anything until that video leak. I think when that video leaked, it was like, I guess rumors were saying like, I guess people were like trying to shit on his situation, like, oh, Mariah the scientist held you down and look at what you're doing. I'm like, man, and then when he said twin, he's talking about Mariah. And he's like, don't even worry about that. Like, if I wanted to be with her, I could have been with her, but I'm with you. Like, you who I want to be with.
Oh, if I wanted to be with her back then, I could have been with her.
Yeah, okay, that kind of thing.
Yeah, sure. Obviously, that was true. So
yeah. But yeah, I would feel this type of way. You talking greasy about my girl. I would rather you just not say nothing. I'm going to want to go to Atlanta and see you.
Depends.
Especially as a boxer. I got them paws.
It depends. In the situation you talking about where he's reassuring his girl that this is not a problem. And if I could have had her back then, I would have. This it's almost like what was understood doesn't need to be said. It's clear from the video. Yeah, he could have. You know what I'm saying? And that's everybody. If you think your girl, even I'm not dumb enough to think that if my wife had to pick up every man that walked on the earth at any time, she would have picked me. No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We met at the right time and in our lives and places and we made it work. And I'm not fool enough to think that there was no one else she would ever chosen over me. That's dumb.
Let me ask you this. If a history of your wife's body count came out after the fact, does it affect your relationship depending on who she was with?
Depends on who I am and the life I live. If I'm a regular ass nigga, it don't matter. If I'm a movie star and everyone's talking about my shit all the time, then it could become embarrassing as it gets out.
Okay.
Much like it is with women when their husband or something is a football player. That nigga done cheated 8-9 times, but it was that one that was with some celebrity that everybody fucking know about. That's the one she leaves him over.
Right.
Right. It's about that life. So if I'm just a regular ass dude, and now the internet is just shitting all over me because shit that leaked online or something like that. I don't know. I'd have to deal with it in a situation.
I mean, because there's regular dudes that stuff leak all the time.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm a regular dude, and video of my chick get out online with all this shit. And this with other regular niggas too. Yeah. Just the internet just went viral, and the internet just caught wind of it. Yeah. And now, you know, motherfuckers like the style of motherfuckers talk shit. They're gonna like, oh man, your girl, blah 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 blah. Right. Like look at the female correction officer. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but the white female correction officer that was sleeping with the black coworkers. Yeah.
Like, imagine how that white guy, her husband, imagine how the conversations like at the bar with his boys. Like, damn.
I mean, there ain't no if he just found out, then I would assume he would leave her.
No, they're still together today.
Oh shit, that's crazy. If he already shit,
that's crazy.
But maybe that's it. Maybe he already knew. Right? He already knew.
Might be something that
they already found out about it. They reconciled.
Are you saying you think he's a cuck?
I'm not saying all that. I don't know enough. What I'm saying is this. It's possible that he may have already known. And whatever they needed to do as a couple to make that reconcile, could be that dude cheated a gang of times. And that pushed her over the edge. And now, and that's why she's just wilding. We don't know. I'm saying
he white.
Whatever they needed to do to
like
reconcile.
watching. I seen this category on the porn sites. Yeah, he like watching his girl get piped by big black men. That's what that is.
Something they had going on there.
I mean, yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised, but at the same time, I know their relationship. We don't know if this was something that already dealt with.
No, I'm riding with you.
Yeah,
I think he knew because for me to stay with you,
seems like
for me to stay with you, and that footage is out. I clearly already knew because there ain't no way if that was a surprise to me, you coming back home like everything's good.
Yeah. That's what I'm like. I think maybe he already knew about it, and then now it just became public, and now they kind of got to deal with it as a couple.
But you more mature than me. Like me, depending on the body count that you, not the body count, but the body you got, I probably not. Even as a regular person, I'm just a regular guy. I don't know if I could sit through it, you know.
So after you've been with her already,
I think
and then you find out, then you're turned off.
That she was with some other dude.
So let's go back to.
I mean, that's a guarantee.
Let's go back to the Devin Haney wife, for example. One of her bodies, I'd immediately be done. Y'all remember the brothers that was kissing?
No.
The wild hair. What was
the Island Boys?
Yeah.
Get the fuck. Okay.
They ran a train on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way I could look at those clowns They were on camera kissing on their little OnlyFans.
But I'm just saying, personally, in your relationship.
No, that's what I'm talking about. If she was with the Island Boys, and I knew about that, no, because I'm gonna be looking at them, and I'm gonna be like, it's gonna make me devalue my own self.
I understand what he's saying, because for him to marry her and all this stuff, it could be that Devin Haney didn't know her like that. Doesn't know she was out there like that, and don't really know her history. I don't know.
Yeah.
So then, as you find out more, these are things you may have either put her in a certain category or not got with her at all if you knew that up front. And then when you find that after the fact, it can change your mind about a person.
But you already smashed.
That's what wife you're talking about. I'm talking about just having sex. I'm
saying though, but if that's your wife, for death do you part, better or worse, whoop, that was your decision that y'all made, that you didn't find that information out before. Why is that so important in the relationship?
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm very serious. Why does that matter? Just because of who it is.
That plays a big part.
Let me tell you.
Yeah. Because of who it is.
Let's even, I'm not even going to the male point of view, just as a person.
Okay.
In your mind right now, you have a picture of who your husband is as a person and as a man.
Okay.
If something comes up from his past that makes you completely question all of that, you're saying don't matter?
If I'm in a relationship and I'm with this person for that reason, no. Just because I find out a piece of information that especially sex wise, no.
I mean, I don't even think it's just the sex. It's also just.
But the conversation was about sex. That's what I'm talking about.
It wasn't about sex for us.
No, I'm saying y'all was talking about how the girl.
My thing is like, if you could be with those.
That's what I'm saying.
Kind of people, it's like.
Because you found out they was with that person sexually.
Are we talking about a wife, or are we talking about just somebody you're talking to? Like,
y'all keep referring to the lady who is married, so wife wise.
Okay.
But y'all referring to y'all found out that she was with the Island boys sexually, right? Mm-hmm. So that was a turnoff. So yes, I'm talking about sexually. Now other stuff like the serious stuff, yes, but sexually, just because it was a certain person, I feel like that's immature.
Yeah,
that's why I say he's more mature than me. I'm having nightmares about Island Boys with my queen.
See, in the degrees, right? If you've been married to your husband for how many years?
14.
I've been married to my wife for 25. Mm-hmm. So with that amount of time, a person has laid enough foundation for you to be like, okay, you was wilding, whatever. But when you married to somebody for a year or two and you find out some wild shit.
Yeah, because think about it. If she was on video crying a young thug, this was barely 2 years ago. So they couldn't have been married that long.
It's just, okay.
That's my thing. Like a fresh marriage, I'm looking at my, what do you call it?
But it was
getting
before the
I'm looking
marriage,
at my
not during, right?
I just need to know the time frame. If it was before she got married to Haney and it was 6 months, a year before.
I'm sure. I mean, when have the Island Boys been relevant? It's been a minute.
They didn't have to be relevant to do some shit like that. People,
I'm sure.
It's just crazy to me how it's different because it's a different person. If it was just a random ass stranger, you wouldn't care. But because it's the Island Boys or somebody.
Oh, I would care about the random stranger too, depending on what the random stranger qualities is like. Yeah.
Why?
I think we're in a gray area now. So the thing with the Island Boys is, if you probably don't know enough about them to be disgusted.
I don't know
them.
really much about who y'all talking about. But I'm just talking about.
Let me pull up.
You don't got to do.
I think I like the what is it? It was a big TikTok about. I'm not Island Boys.
You just
need
them dudes.
You need to see a refresher of what they look like.
Then they was doing stuff together, and then there's a lot of clout chasing and weird stuff they was doing in the streets. Like they're low lives, basically.
Okay, but that's like your wife could have had a train ran on her before y'all got married.
Yeah, and if I found out afterwards,
they're still people. Just because they're the Island Boys and they have a certain persona, and you figured out who they are and all of that. That makes it different.
That's great for you.
No, I'm just saying, like I feel like that's immature. Like, because you find out,
and it matters when. Now, even in my own relationship, if a year or so into our being married, and she found out I did some wild shit that will make her even question who I am as a person, something that she personally finds deplorable. Maybe I don't find it deplorable. Maybe her sister don't find it deplorable. Maybe her mama don't find it deplorable. But she does. Then she's the one who makes a decision whether or not she wants to stay in that relationship with me. And I can't fault her. Like, you shouldn't feel that that's a sick thing. I can't tell her that. If she feels that way, then that's just how she feels. And
That's what I'm saying.
here with
That's
mine.
just how y'all feel, and that's just how I feel.
Yeah, and if like I said, and if it's in a long term relationship, you married 20 plus years or some shit, you find out your wife did some hoe shit. You can assume she did, but now you got evidence of it or something like that. I think you would have to deal with it, but it would be easier for you to deal with it and work it out. But I don't think you'd be wrong to feel some type of way when you find out about it.
I'm not saying not feel a type of way, but to be sexually turned off about a person having sex with somebody before with someone before you, and you find out that it's somebody big or whatever, that's a turn off. That's what I'm nitpicking about. Just because it's a certain person, like, okay, your wife or whoever you're with right now slept with 10 people before you, but you find out that 8th person was fucking P. Diddy. Now you pissed off. Like, if I personally feel a certain way about him, then yeah. Yeah,
but
like feel a certain
way,
but don't be like, oh, because that 8th person out of that whole 10 people, I can't be with you.
I mean, I wouldn't even.
That's what I'm trying to make
Diddy is
sense
not
of.
like an embarrassing.
But no, I'm just using an example.
okay.
Like, it's 10 random people.
Yeah.
But that one specific person was somebody that you didn't like, or somebody that's nasty, or somebody that's ugly, or somebody that's your baby mama and you want to fight. Yeah, so now you want to leave that person over them sexually after you done already had them. That's what I'm trying to make sense of. Like,
I see what you're saying. I mean, the damage is done. You've already you've already been with your wife. But the thing is, I mean, women go through this all the time. That you know how many women stay in relationships when they get cheated on all the time because it hasn't reached the extreme measure of embarrassment. It's once a person is embarrassed that it starts to top the Richter scale. A woman will let you cheat on her all day long if you don't embarrass her.
I don't know about all that.
No. But what I'm saying, she's less likely.
I get what
she's
you're
less
saying,
likely because there's no outside influence. Once you embarrass your woman, now if she's embarrassed, that means a lot of people know. And if a lot of people know, it's gonna be a whole lot of birds chirping. Now you got the mom, the dad, the sisters. You got everybody here like, you messing with this guy?
Yeah.
But if she catch you cheating, you correct your ways, it didn't get out, it's easier to sweep underneath the rug. But once embarrassment comes into play, it's a different ball game. Like Devin Haney is, he's him. He's like what, one of the top in his class boxers. He's undefeated still, right? Yeah, he's him. So now, people in his circle might not say nothing, but they looking. Like when he, you walk in a room, you see people talking, they change the subject. In the back of his mind, he always gonna be thinking, "One of them talking about my girl, my wife."
And that's on them to figure that shit out.
What happens if you chilling, you Devin Haney, you with your boys and whatnot, and somebody in there just start playing some Island Boy music? It's gonna be triggering. It's gonna be triggering.
But gonna be triggering. If that's you and your girl and y'all got some shit on lock, that's between y'all.
Yeah,
and especially if it was before y'all getting together.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, at the end of the day, that embarrassing thing, like it could be triggering. Like I said, Diddy's not a bad body, but if my girl all of a sudden is like, yeah, let's do something with some baby oil, I'm be looking at her like,
Diddy's not a bad body to you, and that's the point. The point.
I don't even know how I said
the point I'm making is a person feels the way they feel, and if he doesn't like that or turns him off about it, you may not understand it.
I'm not saying I don't understand it and don't agree. Like, I feel where you're coming from. That's just crazy to me. Not crazy in a sense of oh my God. It's just
I'm sure there's a scenario in which that would affect you as well.
I understand where you're coming from, but I'm gonna let you hold that vision down because I don't agree.
It's like finding. Okay, what if? Okay, let's not do too many. But it's like finding out your significant other, not to say your husband, but just a significant other.
Yeah.
Like had sex and was having sex with your worst enemy just before you. Somebody you hate and think is disgusting.
Me,
and you didn't know about it, and you hate this chick with a passion. You still hate her. When you see her in the streets, you be like, "I'm only because I'm grown. I'm not beating your ass." And then you find out,
honestly, I don't care.
That's great. That's cool. If you really, if it's really like that,
shit about it all the time. And then
you do care,
jokes,
and it ain't cool.
But I'm not gonna be rah rah rah. I'm finna leave you because you was fucking that bitch before me. That's immature to me. So
Okay.
what? It was just a bitch off the street.
That's crazy
a bitch
saying.
that I
That's
didn't
crazy
like.
saying that's immature. But yeah, you gonna tease them about it.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
because
give him shit and
that's
all that.
my way
Of coping with it?
I guess
Okay.
so.
But you don't have to
it
cope with something
wasn't-
that you're not bothered by.
But I'm saying, no, that's not going to be a big ass deal breaker of, oh, I'm fucking leaving. Now, if you
Gotcha.
have a baby with the bitch, okay. But if it's before me and we together
What if you had a
now,
baby with her before you and it just came
what the
to
fuck we
light?
talking for?
It just came to light though.
But what are we talking for and y'all got kids together?
That's what you're saying. You didn't know. That's the whole point of this
If
whole
you
thing.
got
and then you
kids, if
find out
me and you
later.
together and you got a kid before me, we ain't together anyway.
Niggas be dope. That shit
What?
happens all the time.
If we're in a relationship, I'm not with you. Like if you
Okay.
already got kids.
Okay.
We're not
Let's say hypothetically, you ain't trying to break up a happy home. Been married 14 years, right?
I forget my marriage.
No. I'm just using it as an example. Been married 14 years. Let's say, it was a one night stand or something before y'all got together, and it comes to the light today. He's got a 16-year-old.
No, bye. That's what I'm
What?
saying. If you have a kid with
Let's just move on.
if you have, what are you saying?
I'm talking about.
If we together this long and I
Yeah.
find out you got a kid with my best friend,
but let's just say.
It don't have to be your best friend. He just got a chick pregnant, and he didn't even know.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Then
saying.
the-
He
and
didn't
then
even
and then
know.
the kid pops
I'm not saying he hid the kid. I'm saying he finds out just like you're finding out in real time. He's got a 16-year-old. What's your action?
and we've been together for 14 years.
Yeah.
Okay, that was before me.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, that's what
you
you're
made it
saying.
seem like a kid coming to play that
No,
he didn't
you
even know
made
about.
it seem like it was right in the relationship while
But if-
we were in
but
the
if
he-
relationship.
No.
But if he
No,
did
no.
know about it and he was hiding it from you, then that's different.
Yes, that's different. If this was something that they knew about and then I'm just now finding out about it, yes. That's
Oh, so if you found out 14 years later and you breaking up,
yes.
that's
Because
crazy.
why you got me around this dumb shit?
But you wasn't around it for 14 years.
But I'm saying if it was before me, but if it was
Gotcha.
during me.
Oh
like,
yeah, during you is understandable.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
We're
okay,
talking
okay.
about before you.
I'm talking about
Yes,
before.
before
I'm talking
me, I
about
don't give a
before you,
damn.
but he knew. He just kept it away
Yeah,
from you.
if it was before me and I've been around y'all and
Uh-huh.
you done been mixed, yes, that's all them years.
Yeah.
Yes, I got to go.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. We done been together 14 years and you and whoever this
Mm-hmm.
person that I know, if I know them both
Yeah.
and they got kids and they never told me and
Yeah.
we mingling all these
Yeah.
years, yes, somebody getting stabbed. That's disrespectful.
Oh no, I'm definitely not saying it's a nice thing. It's definitely disrespectful.
Yeah, that's
But enough to just throw away that long of a commitment. Chuck the deuce.
Bye. Cause you held that lie that long, you didn't care.
Do you think your wife would stay?
If I had a kid I didn't know about out of somewhere, would she stay? I think so, especially at this point. But we'd have to it'd be something we'd have to work on as a family.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put a friend of mine on blast, but I'll talk about the scenario.
It happened to somebody I know. That exact scenario you're talking about.
Beforehand, yes, but during, hell no.
I know one during. A friend of mine.
Damn. Well, it wasn't during. It was before, and he didn't know. Same thing.
Okay.
Same hypothetical.
So a female friend of mine, her man, while they were together, he got somebody pregnant in his hometown, and they eventually got married and whatnot, and they share a kid today. But then it came out some years later that he had cheated on her, and now there's a new face at the holiday events.
Wow.
She I mean, I'm sure she was pissed, but she stayed.
I mean,
And
some
they're still-
stuff you
and they're
gotta
still
work
married.
through.
I seen it the other way around. I don't know them personally, but I know of them.
Yeah.
Wife cheated, got pregnant with another dude's baby. Husband stayed.
Mm. Yeah.
So it happens, bro.
Yeah.
That's
It just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
and
You
all
know,
that.
that reminded me of a situation in New York. Not a friend of mine, but somebody I know. They're still with this woman. She got pregnant by somebody else. He thought the kid was his all this time. Actually, I'm sorry, they're not together. But he thought the kid was his all this time. 10 years into it, them being separated, he's paying child support and everything. But because since he's been the provider all this time, they did a DNA test and he's not the father. But I guess New York state law, since he's been the provider, he has to remain the provider.
Yeah, maybe. Unless the real father comes and takes responsibility, which he
that's
wouldn't.
insane.
Yeah,
Do you know how
normal.
pissed I would be
Yeah.
to be paying child support for a kid that's not mine?
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
All right, what else we got for 2024 we need to go over? Damn, ain't really. You know what I want to talk about that's recent that seems to piss off so many people?
Oh.
Is Cooking with Kaya.
Oh gosh.
See?
Cooking with
I'm not
Kaya.
mad. Hey,
Cooking
if
with
she
Kaya.
wanted
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Cooking
chef.
with
Okay, so you wouldn't be
Kaya.
mad about
Do
it.
your thing, baby.
I hadn't even heard about it until I saw all the videos of people complaining, so that's what
Yeah.
made me look about it. Look
Complaining
at it.
about what?
I don't know since she's a hoe, blah, blah,
So
blah.
how often you
right?
be watching her
Shaking
videos
ass
now?
And cooking for her. Is this the
I've watched
one with
them
the
once.
man?
I haven't really watched that.
You watched all of them
yeah.
once?
Nah, just one.
Just one video?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
I
What
don't
was she?
remember,
What was
bro.
she doing? What
On
was she
what
wearing?
platform
I
did you
don't
watch
remember.
What
it
did she
on?
make?
I don't remember.
Oh, don't remember nothing, huh?
Nah, I mean, she probably had on something
How she-
skinny.
how she
I'm
look?
sure her titties was out.
Yeah.
She cute, bro. She got body all.
Cute?
She cute.
Oh,
all.
okay.
You
On a
know
scale
that
of 1 to 10, what you
I
doing?
like that.
What you talking
I
about?
don't know. She kind of look like a baby in the face to me. I'm kind of old now. She look like she definitely younger than my daughter.
She look like a chicken tender to you?
Not a
She
chicken
look at
tender.
tender titty. You know, like a little
talking
piece
to
of
you.
shrimp.
Like a little piece of shrimp.
Nah,
She's
she's
looking like a prawn.
She's a cute girl, but from what I can remember, she was actually cooking. Like after the whole shaking in the video, then she actually goes into ingredients and starts cooking and shit. So I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
She getting her bag.
And then
ain't
I
mad
did
at
see
it.
another video, but it was with DDG was cooking
Yeah.
with her.
Was she trying to get him to twerk?
Nah, she seemed really respectful. He seemed the one that was a little thirsty in the video, but maybe I was reading that wrong. But I don't know why people were so mad about it. And then people, you got a copycats. There's a couple other people that are doing the same thing.
Ain't nobody fucking with Kaya.
I didn't get why I didn't get the anger. That's the part I didn't understand.
Oh, I get it.
About
Why?
what?
I get it. It's the same reason. Okay, it's just like women don't like if y'all walk in and y'all catch us watching porn or something. It's the same level of that, even though it's not porn. Because women, when they see you looking at other women, they feel threatened. It's just facts. They feel threatened.
It seems
Even
like
though
a
you'll
different
never
situation.
even though you'll never sleep with this porn star, even though you're never gonna have a cameo and be cooking with Kaya, women get threatened.
I don't know. I can't speak on that. That stuff.
That's because you throwing it down, cooking with Keena.
Hey, I'm finna start something with the cakes or something. But that kind of stuff don't bother me. Like, yeah, to a certain extent, but like social media wise or what's on that phone, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
There's always a level, right?
Yeah.
People look at stuff online and they're gonna be blind. But if you notice your husband like double tap on everything and ain't nothing.
Well, baby, all you gonna do is tap.
You know what I'm almost tempted to do?
All you doing is tap.
I'm almost tempted to go like out to a bar, start a conversation with a girl, like, you know, just act like I'm interested, just for like, you know, just for research, independent research, right? And I want to talk about like how I know how to cook, right? And you know that's gonna get her in her groove, like, ooh, this nigga know how to cook. And then look, and then this where I'm gonna be like, yeah, I learned from watching Cooking with Kaya. I just want to see what her reaction gonna be.
It's more like how. Like how from what I've seen. Like it's certain
from
dishes.
watching Cooking with Kaya videos.
So you know how to. So you're saying you know how to cook. Oh, okay, I get what
You
you're
see
saying.
what I'm
To see
saying?
her
So
reaction.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reel her in. The bait is gonna be
So
I
she
know how
gonna
to
be
cook
like, "Ugh."
because you know as soon as you tell that's attractive to women when a man knows how to cook. So I'm gonna get her in the bag. That's gonna be the bag play right there, and then I'm gonna drop on her. Yeah, I learned from watching Cooking with Kaya, and just see what her reaction is to it. I think that would be some good.
You think you're gonna get good reactions from
No,
that?
No. I'm gonna get good content.
Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna say. Hold on.
I'm gonna come back on the next episode and talk about how that went. Just just independent research studies. You know.
Okay. Well, let me know how that goes.
Oh, for sure.
But as a 40-something-year-old single man, how are you not able to cook? How do you feed yourself? I guess you could eat out all the time, but that'd be crazy.
Oh, I don't know if I talked about it in the pod, but yeah. I mean, I know how to cook today, but in the beginning,
The beginning. How long ago was the beginning?
Oh, the beginning, like when I met you. That was the
I
beginning.
mean, that's 18, bro. That makes sense.
Man, it was a struggle. So I had my three go-tos. You ready? This is straight nigga shit. My three go-tos.
Top ramen.
I was gonna say
Nah,
noodles.
everybody know how to make top ramen. I don't even count that. This sound crazy. Frankenbeans. That was my. That was one.
Ew.
Kind of cook.
Second one was hamburger helper.
Ew.
Okay.
And then my third one was shrimp and rice. And this is where I'm really about to fuck you up. No, this is where I'm really about to fuck you up. Shrimp and rice sound good. Like, oh, you make shrimp and rice? But the rice was the boil in the bag rice. And the shrimp wasn't even the raw shrimp. It was already the cooked shrimp.
What, the little breaded, like, butterfly?
No, the cooked shrimp. Like, if when you go to buy shrimp, it'll say raw and it'll say cooked.
Oh, yeah,
where the shrimp is already pink. That's cooked shrimp. So I would buy cooked shrimp, and then I would just... You know how like you go to the supermarket, you know how you at the supermarket and you buy those little sauce things where it'll say like shrimp scampi or whatever. I would buy that container and I would just pour it in the skillet with the cooked shrimp, swish it around, boil in the bag of rice, pour it on top, and I thought I was hidden.
Yeah, you was probably impressive motherfuckers back there with that shit.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. This girl I had at the time, she used to be like, ooh, shrimp and rice.
I do it because back then, at that young age, it's not, you know, that's... another 18-year-old girl ain't getting her shit all chefed up by some other dude. So,
I mean, you give me he's giving me grace with the 18. I was still doing this close to like mid-20s. This was still my bag for like close to mid-20s. Like I think the very next thing I upgraded to at like 23, 24 was making tacos. You know, I elevated, and what I did with that was ground beef. Some ground beef, some Lowry's, shredded cheese, the El Paso pre-made taco shells, and then just salsa. That was it. Wasn't no lettuce, wasn't no tomatoes, wasn't no sour cream, no guac. It was just meat, cheese, salsa.
Standard taco. Standard taco vibes.
Taco from Shape. That's it. That's your taco.
But now, when I make tacos today, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've been making my shells fresh. Like I get the soft corn tortilla shells and I'm frying them up and everything, putting them in the little taco holders, and you know, basically making my own hard crispy shells, and they're fresh. It's just kind of like when you go to the Mexican spot and you get the fresh chips. It's like that. Okay. So yeah, I'm in my bag now.
And what kind of meat though?
Oh, shrimp. Beef, steak, chicken, like, and it's all flavored and seasoned great. And then you know I'm in there with all the I'm talking the cilantro, the onions. Like I'm in my bag now when I make tacos.
Okay then.
Yeah, you've been to a couple of my Taco Tuesday parties.
I mean, but my wife is like a much better cook. So I'm sure you think your tacos is fire.
Oh man, hey. I'm on this one right here. Hey, whenever you want to do the taco off, let me know. I'm on this one now. Whenever you want to do the taco off, let me know.
We can do a taco off.
Oh, so you coming from? Hey, you come at the king. You best not miss.
Not the king.
Hey,
but yes, we can do this.
Okay. Hey,
you bring
the other night my wife made some veggie tacos with all this different veggie shit in there, and then she made like a homemade like chipotle fucking guacamole sauce thing. That one, that shit like lemon lime sauce. She was fucking fire.
Okay, we got veggie tacos.
Nah, she's not gonna do the veggie tacos. Come on now. But I'm just saying that's the versatility of my woman.
This is what I think would be a great proposal.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know, once I get my man cave and all that stuff all situated, I should have you guys all bring your spouses and bring your best taco dish. And I'll make my best taco dish, and we can have like a game night and eat tacos, and we can, you know, I mean, we know he gonna lie.
What you
I don't know.
You ain't gonna be like her tacos taste better than your wife,
unless they do.
Nah, you ain't bold like that.
I don't know.
Okay, are the spouses able to help? Can we make the best taco?
Yeah.
Oh, then y'all lost.
What you mean?
Y'all lost.
Who's y'all?
Whoever the fuck is there is y'all. Y'all lost.
You want a trophy? All right. Okay, well, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna put this on this be some good content. I'm gonna put this on the book. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the book. I'll figure something out. We're gonna represent Black History Month. It'll be sometime in February.
Okay,
I'll set it up. I'll set that up. Yeah, it'll come out on like a Sunday or something. You know, maybe during the Pro Bowl, so we ain't really paying attention to TV too much, you know, because ain't nobody checking for that.
I would do it on Super Bowl or some shit like that.
Okay, I'm with that. Super Bowl. I mean, I don't know if you.
Super Bowl's in February, right?
Yeah. It's usually I think now because of the scheduling with the extra week, I think it's like the second week of February or something like that. Ooh, Yeah, y'all ain't showing up for Super Bowl. Oh wait, no, that's after Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, I think, is that Friday, that weekend.
It's after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be dope. Oh, that's gonna be fire. Oh yeah, I'm about to put them to shame.
We gonna see. I'm interested in this.
Putting them on shame.
We gonna see.
I'm excited about that.
You excited to have my award-winning tacos? I understand.
Nah, it's gonna be fire. Oh, speaking about fire, what you think about the girl on the subway?
I did not see that.
With the chick that got set fire and everybody was just like...
My thing is this. Well, first of all, the world today is desensitized. We just so quick, and I blame Q. Rest in peace, Q, the guy that started World Star. I blame him because every time a moment happened, World Star.
Yeah, but a chick being caught thrown on fire and everybody just... No one put... She's just burning.
Well, have you seen it? So here's my thing. I seen the video that thankfully somebody was recording. Otherwise, I wouldn't see it, right? But my thing is this: when I seen the video and I read the story, I need more context. I can't wait till this documentary come out because
you think it's gonna be one?
Of course, they definitely. It's gonna be at least a 30-minute special. Well, my whole thing is this: have you seen the video? Why was she just standing there?
Well, I mean,
no, my thing is, I've been almost on fire before, like a shirt or something caught on fire.
So you stopped, dropped, and rolled.
That's what we learned in school.
So you actually did it.
Yeah, I stopped dropping. I'm rolling around on the ground. That's what we learned.
Leg catch fire.
Yeah.
First I went like this.
Yeah.
And then I stopped, dropped, and rolled.
Yeah.
So
but if you go and look at the video,
but what
it looks fake almost because she's just standing there accepting being burnt.
But okay,
she's not panicking.
I didn't see it. So was it like a big engulfment where
she looked
probably
like
was stunned to where she was like
stunned.
Yeah. She probably was like.
She was just sitting there, just kind of like. Yeah, look.
She probably couldn't process.
If you put
it seemed like she ain't know she was on fire.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
You know how you ever seen Walking Dead? Like, when you like burn a zombie or something and they just kind of walking. That's what she was doing. I'm like.
And then have y'all seen the racetrack drivers, the car drivers? They have this invisible flames where the drivers be like, but you can't see it or something like that.
It's a fear being, especially if it's already happened. They think they're on fire, but they're not. So they start doing all this and they drop and roll.
But that makes sense.
Yeah.
Remember at the end of Talladega Nights when Ricky Bobby threw all his clothes off? I was like, I'm on fire. It's like that.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
No, I don't know.
No, I do. That was in the trailer.
Oh, don't tell me you ain't seen Talladega.
I know the scene you talking about. It was in the trailer.
Okay.
But I never seen the movie.
Me neither. It's okay.
Oh, y'all tripping, bro. That's classic. That's cinema. That's peak cinema right there.
Stop it. Wait, you trying to say that's Will Ferrell, right? That's his best movie? Stop it.
That's pretty close.
Nah, it's not his best movie.
Why? You just because you like Elf, nigga, that's why.
Elf is fire.
That's why you saying that shit.
Man, you know why? He mad because he a cotton-headed ninny mugging. That's all that is.
I don't know what the fuck that is. But it must be from him. I seen Elf like maybe once
I know
or
you
twice.
seen Elf.
Nah. Sorry.
I just didn't think I saw it and I just didn't think it was that funny. But that's what happened with Kung Pao. Remember, we watched Kung Pao. You thought that shit was funny. I didn't. And then I watched it again later. I was like, oh, yo, this shit's actually real funny.
You know, the first time I seen Kung Pao, I hated it.
Me too.
But you know where I got joy out of it? Pissing niggas off and making them watch it. That's what made it funny for me.
That shit made me mad at first. I was like,
you know what I just watched?
Garbage.
You know what I just watched the other day? And I couldn't believe that this movie was released.
What?
Scary Movie 5.
There's a 5?
See? Look it up.
I thought it stopped at like 3 or 4.
I bet you 50.
4, yeah,
I bet you.
just 4.
Look, I bet you $50 you can't make it through the whole movie. That's how bad it is.
Damn, it's that bad. Well, the Wayne's not even in that shit, right?
Nah, they haven't been in it since the second one.
2, right? Yeah.
The only reason I put it on is because they're about to come back. They just signed a deal. They're working on the 6th one right now. So the Wayne brothers is back. So that's entertaining. That's gonna be fire because it's been so much stuff that's come out since the last time they did a scary movie or a haunted house. It's gonna it's probably gonna have like Pennywise up in there, all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, man, that Scary Movie 5 was so bad. Like, I mean, you ever think you were like cool when you recorded something on your phone, like I could make a movie. Mm-hmm. That is the level of Scary Movie 5. That's I kid you not.
That's shit on Tubi or something. That's
No, I think it was on like Amazon or HBO or something. It was one of them premium channels. You know, I get premium channels for free on my TV though. I got a login from a customer.
That's what to say. Like, what?
He's about to say, hook it up.
Nah, I actually got logins for everything from one family member or another, or maybe one that I pay for. Everybody pays for something.
Oh, that's what's up. I pay for Amazon Prime. Put me on.
Yeah, I got that. I got Amazon
damn.
Prime.
Okay, well.
But I got access to everything: HBO Max, Netflix, Crunchyroll, nigga. If you like anime, all that shit.
I'm old school anime. I'm stuck in my bubble. I only like stuff like Ninja Scroll and Akira, stuff like that.
It is good.
I'm sure there. You know what it is? Some friends of mine back in the late '90s tried to get me into Dragon Ball, and I hated it because they didn't try to get me into it because it wasn't DVDs yet. They tried to get it. They tried to get me into it while watching it on TV. So I had to deal with commercials and then. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon. I'm like, wait. I'm like, yo, y'all went through all this just to build up the fight. Then I come back next week to watch the next episode, and they still ain't fight yet. And then by the next episode, they barely about to start fighting, and they didn't finish the fight. I say, nah, get this out of here. This is trash. Yeah. Are you a Dragon Ball fan? No. Are you a fan of like any kind of movies or anything? Like, what's your favorite movie?
I like scary movies.
Like,
I got Freddy tatted on my.
Freddy?
Yeah.
Like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really talk about that. You know who Freddy Krueger is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you getting at?
Freddy Krueger, he's like Drake, pedophile.
Stop.
I mean,
because of the kids. Yeah.
Did you watch A Nightmare on Elm Street?
He was trying to kill them though. That's
people
different.
tell
You think that's what he was? That's all he was doing? You think that's all he was doing? Nah.
That'd be the first thing people say.
That's true though. It's why in their dreams, bro. There's a lot of ways you could have got at some kids.
Hey,
Yeah. But we talking about just a horror standpoint. Hey, listen, we all know as black folks, we fucks with Freddy and Jason. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I wasn't loving Freddy versus Jason. I'm mad they never got around to making the second one. Damn movie, right? Oh yeah, Freddy got to be one of the funniest.
It's funny to me.
It's like it's 1A and 1B for me. Freddy and Pennywise, like both of them, hilarious.
The Friday the 13th should be funny, but it's like everyone else and not like Jason himself, except for Jason X. That shit was funny. It wasn't supposed to be, but it's funny. The one Jason in space, that shit.
Oh, that was terrible.
That shit was funny though.
That shit was so terrible.
It was funny because it was bad.
It's okay, guys. He just wants his machete.
Or what about when that motherfucker literally came crashing back down to Earth like a fucking meteorite and lived? Get the fuck out of here. But it's it's funny.
You want to talk about a funny horror movie? Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
When he was,
but it's supposed to be, right?
When he had them bars and he was talking about, you niggas take my shilly and it's gonna be a killing.
Yeah.
You gotta watch that movie under the influence.
I haven't seen that shit in a long
That shit
time.
would have you crying. He had some bars in there. He got some bars in there. Definitely got to check that out.
What time is it, guys?
Oh.
Oh, it's not even that late.
No, we only about like $1.15 in. We can get ready to wrap it up though. I will say I think it's crazy that you don't like Elf, and I think it's crazy that you don't like Elf. Since this is technical, you said you haven't seen it.
I've never seen it,
so you don't like it. So I'm gonna since we coming into the new year off of Christmas. Do you have a favorite Christmas movie, like a go-to?
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
What?
Yeah. So it's a cartoon movie, kids movie, but not no classic shit. No.
I thought you was being funny.
What do you put like it's Christmas day before Christmas? You put on a Christmas movie. What is it? Nothing.
Don't have one.
Oh, okay. Yours is Elf, probably.
You know, it's gonna sound kind of weird. I think my Christmas movie for me that I've been watching more lately, Die Hard.
That is a Christmas movie. It happens on Christmas.
Yeah, it's Die Hard for me because you know what? I also like it's like also my way of paying homage to Bruce Willis because I miss him. You know,
you're not dead yet, right?
That's crazy to say he's not dead yet, but no, he's not.
But he's like sick right now.
But no, yeah, he's suffering from an illness, so he's retired and everything. So we're not gonna see no more Bruce Willis. But he was one of my favorite actors growing up. You know, I liked him in a lot of movies. You know, and Die Hard has overtaken. I would say it used to be at one point it was like Elf for like maybe 10 years straight.
Damn.
And before Elf and then after Elf, I was back in my Home Alone bag.
That's what I was gonna say. If I had to pick, it'll probably be
Home Alone. Because you know where Home Alone wins a lot of the hearts, the soundtrack. All the songs in Home Alone's fire.
I don't think I've heard that.
Like when they
Yeah,
like when they're running through the airport.
No,
sounds,
no. That's like fucking generic ass background music, like fucking sitcom music, nigga.
I'm just saying, like those of y'all that's listening right now, y'all feel me on this. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Home Alone got some fire.
Okay.
It's just funny to me for the holiday.
My shit has always been the same movie from when I was a kid till now, and I have my
A Christmas
kids on the
Story.
same shit. Yep, A Christmas Story.
Oh my
That's
god,
shit.
I'm mad I even knew that. Yeah, you look like a Christmas Story, nigga.
We said that last year.
What you think about the sequel?
I actually have not seen that shit.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't want it to spoil the original.
Yeah, don't even watch it. Because my thing is like, it's clearly a money grab.
Yeah, it came out only like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, recently.
Like
Yeah, a couple of years ago. Yeah. You never seen Christmas Story? That's what that look is. You'll shoot your eye out.
That's the classic line.
She don't know nothing about what we're talking.
I don't.
What was it you said? Ran over grandma? What cartoon?
Grandma got ran
Over by a reindeer. I heard of it. But what about the old stop motion, like, you know, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and
Yeah,
all
like
those
it's
shits?
back
Like,
with them.
or Charlie Brown Christmas is my number two.
Charlie Brown Christmas. Trash.
Nah, that song, Christmas time is here. That's my shit.
Oh, you know it's I wouldn't even say it's underrated. Jim Carrey Grinch. That's a great movie.
Oh yeah.
That's,
I'm calling it.
oh, you seen that one?
I mean, technically, it's
Okay.
I decorated the whole
Oh, you
house.
seen some
I'm proud of you.
Hey,
I know
it's
you
more
ain't. You ain't never
recent.
seen nothing. You ain't never
Wait,
heard
what?
nothing.
It's more
Recent? That movie old as shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying the remakes and how they keeping it alive with the kids.
I was gonna say the Jim Carrey version like 20, 30 years old. It seemed like
Is it?
forever. It was a minute ago.
15, maybe.
It's
It's a while.
a while ago.
But amongst Christmas movies, that I would say that's the most recent one. Is it newer than Elf? Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah,
newer.
Elf is 03.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I knew that off the top of my head.
Cause you're a fucking Elf fan and you love that shit.
You know what? I think it's because I ended up burning a lot of copies of that movie. And that was back in 03.
You don't like seem to like watch a lot of stuff or be involved in like. I get the social media thing because I'm kind of not either, but like even like movies, like if we gave you that sheet of paper that has all the classic black people in
No,
movies,
definitely
your
not.
your score's low on that list.
Yes, very.
What's your, oh God, I don't want to embarrass you when I say this, but what's your top 5 favorite black movies?
I mean, you gotta have 5, right? Just gotta have. Black
You seen
people in it.
Friday?
Yeah,
Is that in there?
I might as well be.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I don't want to put it in there for
What is-
you.
I mean,
Let's just name some.
Black
Friday,
movies.
Menace to Society,
okay, yeah,
Boys in the Hood,
yeah,
Best Man.
yeah.
Are you seen all those? I'm shocked you saying yeah to all this.
Yeah, only because my husband been like, "Oh, you ain't seen this? Rah, rah. You're not black."
Good.
Da-da-da.
Get her in there, husband.
Yeah, so
And,
he make me watch it.
The Wood. You seen that one?
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
of him.
See,
What's the dude with the belt? Booty time.
you only got any checks on your black card because of your husband.
Yes, that's the only reason, honestly.
I'm crying because when she imitated them, she turned them into like a Muppet baby.
Hey, I don't know.
What I say? Is
I
that
was
what the
very
motherfucker say?
sheltered.
Damn.
I ain't watched shit.
Sheltered in what way?
My grandma raised me.
Were you like Mormon or Muslim?
No,
or
not
something
like
that.
religion wise. Just grandma
Christian girl
lifestyle.
growing up or what?
No, not church stuff. Just grandma. Don't go nowhere. Don't do nothing. Old school type thing.
Old school, like grandma and soul food, that kind of grandma?
Yeah,
Okay. Big mama.
yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. What about you? What's your top 5 black movies?
Ooh, that's a tough one, bro.
Like, what's the first ones that come to your mind? I know Friday in there, right? No?
It's a tie actually between Friday and Boys in the Hood.
Well, you don't have to put them in a numerical order.
Okay, so Friday, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. I don't know if this one counts as a black movie. Colors. It's on the line.
It is.
It's on the line. But
it is.
You know, I would say it's not. It's not one of the black classics. It is a classic movie people like because it's around that gangster shit. But you know, okay, so we won't say. But I did. Like
Okay.
Colors a lot. Yes Man. I actually really like that movie.
Which one?
First one.
Okay.
Then there's a few. Juice.
Juice is probably in mine. That's a good one.
And then
That snappy nappy dugout.
that's one of the ones I've seen a bunch of times. And then my sleeper is probably going to be Love and Basketball.
Sanaa Lathan.
Who
you taking to the prom? Spalding?
I love to argue with people about Love and Basketball because, the consensus is that Q was not Q. Well, we know that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wait, was he? He was Q in that too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so he was also Q in Q.
He was the same nigga. He was the same nigga and everything.
He was. I mean, it could have been different lives.
He was in the 90s what Eddie Murphy was in the 80s. He was just like every movie.
Yeah, he was everything. And he always played the same character. Like really cool and laid back or whatever. Actually wasn't that laid back in Love and Basketball. But yeah, because of what happened and all that shit, everyone was like, oh, Q's a jerk and old girl was right to do what she did. My stance on that was they're both right. She was right to not want to put her shit on the line to be there for him, and he was right to expect her to be there for them. And they were both within their rights to do what the hell they did and went their separate ways.
I think the coolest.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I think the coolest thing about looking back on that movie, Love and Basketball, is the ending.
Oh, because of WNBA.
Because the WNBA wasn't around.
It was just starting though when
it wasn't around yet.
Yeah, well, she made it onto the
LA Sparks.
The Sparks.
That was a fictitious team. It wasn't around.
Yeah.
It was inspired by that movie. That's a fun fact.
What?
I'm
Really?
dead
I had
serious.
no idea.
Yeah, I think that's
crazy.
the coolest thing looking back on that. Like they took that and then made that a team.
That's crazy. If that's
because that's I think that's the flyest thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I would say a couple of notable mentions that you didn't drop. Hood classics for me: Tales from the Hood, New Jack City. I hate
New Jack City to me is on the line because
it was a black movie.
Yeah,
that's a
not
black
everybody.
movie.
It stars black people. Not all the main characters are black.
Ice-T, Pookie, Chris Rock, Nino Brown.
Is that the one you shot my pinky toe?
Nah, that's Harlem Nights, but that's when I was going to mention.
That's a good one.
Harlem Nights. I told you. I told you kids bring me bad luck and get this motherfucker out of here. He shot him in the head. He's like, damn, he really do got bad luck with kids.
Stop shooting that little fucking guy.
Oh,
Dude, Arsenio Hall was hilarious in that
shit. Stop it. Quick.
I'm going to kill you, quick. Oh, man, that was a great movie.
Man, Eddie was the man. I was going to drop another Eddie gem. Boomerang was a good one for me. Boomerang. I love Boomerang. What did I say? I said New Jack City, Boomerang, Harlem Nights.
There's a lot, man. That's why 5 is tough.
Do you think if Will Smith would have took that role for Neo, would it have made The Matrix a black movie? Because, to me, technically, Neo and Morpheus, they're both black. They're the main stars.
Neo, Morpheus, black. The two engineers.
You see what I'm saying?
They were like black and Asian.
Yeah, I think it would make it kind of a black movie, right? Technically, if a good majority.
Close, yeah.
I mean, the name of that ship almost sound like they wanted to say nigger, the Nebuchadnezzar or whatever.
Right.
Almost like they were saying nigger.
No, it wouldn't have been a black movie, but I think we might have put it in our pantheon, and maybe it wouldn't have been as good because Keanu-Rhee was kind of perfect in that for me.
Yeah, I think Will would have overacted it.
Yes, exactly. And Keanu's perfect everyday shit was
because he's not even that good of an actor. He's the perfect action star.
Yeah, you don't have to say.
He just get out a couple of one-liners. He's like The Rock without the body.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoa. I know kung fu. Fun fact: when The Matrix came out, this is when I was a kid. I used to always imitate. When they say art imitates life, I used to do like the reverse. I'd imitate what I seen, whatever art. When the infamous roof scene where he's dodging the bullets.
I mean, everybody's doing that. There's like a dance.
I'll never forget the time. And if any of my people I grew up with in New York is listening to this right now, I'm sure they are laughing because I'll never forget the time I was at my boy Franklin house, and I'm sitting there reenacting that, and I slid backwards when I fell, and like in New York, the little wood steps that go up. I slid right into that and like pinched my little nerve, and I was on the ground like, and everybody's just dying laughing at me like, oh, you thought you was Neo. But you know what? Fun fact, I got them all back. You remember the Y2K?
Oh, the bug.
Where like
supposed to be up bug.
Where everything was supposed to shut down at New Year's on Y2K. So it was like a big group of us, right? We're all in the apartment room or whatever, and we're all doing the countdown. 10, 9, 8, and we were all like wondering everything's about to shut down. I went to the jumper box and flicked everything off. Oh, so everything in the house, when it got to 1, just shut off, and everybody in the house was screaming.
Oh my God. That's terrible. That's funny as fuck, but that's terrible.
Yeah, I was a wild boy. I was a wild boy. But yeah, we can get ready to wrap this up. Anything y'all want to say in closing?
No.
Listen, I appreciate you. This is a second time coming through. I appreciate it.
Is it gonna be a third?
Yeah, I don't mind coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go find the first one.
That's crazy. I'm surprised that you would pop up a second time without even knowing the first one was released.
I don't know, I trust that you put it out, but it's like I ain't go look.
Okay.
And then
now you know what, you're teaching me something now. So for now, when I have a guest, I'm not only going, because I usually always add anybody that comes on the show on Facebook so I can tag them.
Yeah, but added me.
I'm gonna take it a step above next time. Now I'm gonna share the YouTube link as I post it.
Up. Yeah.
I'm just gonna share the link. It's just gonna fall right in your text message and whatnot. I'll do that with this one.
Yeah,
I'll tag you and you'll get it. You'll get it in your inbox. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, damn, I thought we had fun and whatnot. I'm like,
after a certain time, be like, yo.
I was like, she ain't like it. I'm like, it literally just scooted right by. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, because
you haven't seen the picture he used for the thumbnail.
No, I haven't seen.
Well, she knows the picture. You know the picture. You sent it to me.
That picture crazy.
Yeah,
and then I was like, kind of in my head about it. I was like, I wonder if she was upset that I used this as the cover.
No, I haven't seen it. And then my notifications on the app be like.
That's because you're not even using the regular Facebook app. You gotta use both. You gotta use the analytical one for your sales.
I only switch when needed.
Well,
but Facebook is bad now. I'm more on Instagram. That's where I'm more so at. So that's my issue. I'm more on Instagram.
Well, just send her the link directly.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go look.
Okay.
That's
all right. Bet. You got anything in closing?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, Mr. I'm good. Like I always say, like, share, subscribe, and comment. This is Verbal Gunplay, and we out. Woo! That was a good one. That was good.